struggling with diabetes here and standing tall. Listen, this is our 5th day of our 7-day realignment program. We're getting it in. We're doing it. We're doing it good. After today, we have 2 more days. And this, again, is just to realign ourselves, or to reacclimate ourselves with our planned workout, be it the 28 days still standing or the first 48-day program, either one, or whatever program you've, developed and created and designed or, written down for yourself. It doesn't matter. Anytime you have gotten to the place where you either slowed down and stopped, or something happened, life came up and, threw you off kilter in a sense, these programs that we're talking about, 7-day realignment and whatnot, are specially geared or specially designed to get back up, get back at them and, starting anew, if you will, So it's important. It's very important that we do that, because from time to time we're going to have those moments where we have to have a, what do they call it in racing? The bullpen. No, I think they do that in baseball. It's the pit crew, or something like that. I don't know. I hear it every now and then. But where you go and you get fixed up, get oil changed, get your tires rotated, and get back out there in the race, where you go and rest a little bit, get your water, get rehydrated, and, all of those things. That's what this 7-day realignment is. And we're on our 5th day, and we've been doing 2+ miles every day for 7 days, eating 1 to 2 miles, no more than 2 meals a day. And being a diabetic, type 2 diabetic, I know the difficulties in eating regularly. But regularly, I think, is subjective. It's what a person would deem necessary for them. If 4 meals a day is regular, well, that's 4 meals regular for you. It may not be regular for someone else. 2 meals may be regular for someone else. To regulate your blood sugars, you need to check them. You need to check them, and then look at what you're consuming. Look at what you're eating, when you're eating it. All of those things, are calculated in the result of a high blood pressure, but a high blood glucose reading or low glucose. I don't know, tongue-tied, glucose reading. So it's all a matter of what you eat, how you eat it, and, all of those things are tabulated into results of where your sugar is. And so you want to take note of that. And most of you who are watching this channel, or subscribe to this channel, or even like this channel, or even, have done cursory views of this channel, more than likely you have been a diabetic for a minute, and you kind of know the ropes, meaning, of your health journey. You know what to do, you know what not to do, in a sense. And so I'm eating twice a day. I either eat a breakfast or a lunch, and then I eat a dinner. The dinner is the main meal. dinner is always the main meal. I make sure I have enough fiber, enough vegetables. I eat those first, so that everything else can sit on top of that and slow, especially carbs. It slows that, absorption. You guys need to read my book. I talk about my speech impediment and my talking ability and how I had to overcome that as a child. But nonetheless, it slows that sugar down, and so that it can process better in your blood and in your body. So that's why I do that. That's why you probably seen another video where I'm talking about, my vegetables or my green leafy vegetables, whatnot. But anyway, I'm getting ready to do this right now. I think my blood pressure is pretty good. Let me see. Wow, I'm getting all kind of text already. Let's see this blood sugar, glucose. Okay, that's where we are. I don't know if you can see that, but it's 105. And I did tell you that I'm on the islet CGM. I'm liking it. I had to grow to like it, but we talk about that in other videos, so you guys go check that out. I know I'm giving you teasers on this stuff, but I need you guys to, really push those other videos, and also like and subscribe. Okay, so let's get out of here. I already got my pro tip. Go check out my story time and backstories, or backstories and story time. And I tell you about an incident I had with a wasp. I was in Japan, and it's very interesting. You might like it. I'm not even going to go into detail about it right now because I'll spoil it. But go check it out. I think it's called, you'll find it. Just go to story time and backstories in the playlist. And I talk about that experience, as well as I talk about cutting open my hand with a not carton, a roll of aluminum foil. And I'm a type 2 diabetic. So the wasp story, the aluminum foil story, and the what happened? It's my toe. I'm trying to think. Not a podiatry, but I had to end up going to a podiatrist. But I kicked. I can't even think of it. You guys go look at it. You'll think it's funny. You'll think it's hilarious. But anyway, we're about to get this 2 miles in right now. I already started, but really I need to be walking about, let's see, about right here. Okay, so I'm gonna get this in, and remember we have 2 more days, and that would be our 7-day realignment. I'm excited about it. I'm excited that I'm able to, inspire and encourage others with type 2 diabetes and who may be having some types of challenges or struggles. Hopefully you will be encouraged, and you have been encouraged by some of the posts and comments and remarks that are provided here on Struggling with Diabetes on YouTube. Alrighty then, I will talk to you guys at a later time. Take care, bye for now. Hey good people, all right. Struggling with diabetes. Just finished another day
got 2.5 miles in, workout and walkout. And yeah. That's why I call it struggling with diabetes. If you don't think it's a struggle, oh well. I just got to keep it a buck. Keep it 1,000. It's a struggle. But if it wasn't for the struggle, and if it was easy, if it was simple, guess what? Every and anybody could do it. And I believe every and anybody cannot do it. It takes special people to do this. It really does. It takes special people. So, again, I'm glad you guys are sticking with me and we're getting this thing done together. And you are inspiration to me. I hope I'm an inspiration and encouragement to you. Remember, in doing your workout, especially your workout, well, especially both your walkout and your workout, make sure you hydrate. Make sure you hydrate. And we got 2 more days of this 7-day realignment. I'm excited. I'm excited to be successful in it. Remember, I talk about success as completing what you started out to do, what you named and you completed. I named it saying I'm going to do 7 days of realignment, and here's the parameters, here's the protocol, and I adhered to that. I stayed compliant with the rules of engagement, so to speak. And so I think we're going to get it done. Tell me down in the comments how you're going, how you're doing, how your progress in the 7-day alignment. Okay, and if you haven't started, let me know. Let me know when you're going to start. Because if you put it down, that means you got to stick to it. So put it down in the comments. Look, struggling, I'm going to start my 7-day alignment today. After reading and hearing this vid in this playlist, I'm going to start mine today. Put it down in the comments. Like and subscribe. Share too. Okay, you guys, take care. And you guys have a great day. I'm struggling with diabetes, and I'm standing tall. Bye for now.